Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here and now. And it's good to have you here. My name is Mitchelle. Let me introduce myself. I'm so excited to be bringing this to you, and I assure you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, if you are watching my video for the first time, thank you very, very much. And if this is not your first time, maybe you've seen me before or something, I just want to appreciate you as well. And I want to please implore you, I want to please beg you, I want to encourage you to click the subscription button, and even better, the notification button, so that whenever I share a new video, you will be the first to know. Okay, so today I have a very, very interesting topic that I want to talk about, and it is this topic. Okay, let me just say it as it is. All right, how to bring out the best in your children. Okay, I know that we as parents, we know that children can really be a handful, and every time we see ourselves, they get us angry, we shout down at them, we say a lot of wrong words at that time to them, in the heat of the moment, in the heat of our anger. But what we do not realize is that by the time we tear them down with our words, and we continually do this consistently, every time they anger us, we say something bad to them, we are at the same time tearing down their self-confidence. Okay, so we need to be very wary of that. And so I want to share with us 7 pointers. I believe there may be more pointers that will actually help, bring out the best in your children, and also, build into them self-confidence and make them happy children. And, it's just going to be awesome. So the very first point that I have, is I want you to believe the best, of your children. Believe the best of your children. What do I mean by believing the best of your children? Like I said, children are a handful. Like we all are. We have our faults. They are not perfect. They can make you angry and all that. And they fail sometimes, but despite the fact that they are where they are, they have their faults, they have their issues, you keep looking at them, you look beyond that to look at what you see them as God sees them. You believe the best about them, that no matter what you see, no matter what faults you're seeing in them, you believe that I know you can get better than this. I see it in you. I believe the best about you. Okay, so just wait a minute, I'm receiving a call. So sorry about that. I actually had an incoming call, so I had to cut the video. Okay, so believing the best of your children, I've explained that already. Believing that no matter what fault you're seeing in them, you know that they're going to turn out better. Do not give up on that hope. Okay, when you believe the best of your children, you don't give up on them. That's the way God is with us. God never ever gives up on us. You know the song, God, don't give up on God, for he won't give up on you. You know that song. God is able to do. Do not give up on your children. Just like God doesn't give up on us whatsoever, no matter our faults. God is always there, reaching out to us and wanting us to have a relationship with him. So please do not give up on your children. You do not compare them with other children. We are still talking about believing the best of your children. Always realize that, see, your children are unique. They are gifted specially. So you treat them as such. Treat them as unique and special. The second point that I have here is affirm your children. Affirm your children. What do I mean by affirming your children? This is simply saying to your children, I know you can, even when they don't think they can. Okay, just tell them, I know you can. For instance, I personally, I love affirming my children a whole lot. There are times when I have asked them to do something and they're like, oh, mommy, I can't do that. I'm like, I know you can. I know you have it in you to do this. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. And believe me, it works wonders when I say that to them. It works wonders. I want you to try it on your children as well. Always affirm them. Tell them, talk to them positively about themselves. You know, it boosts their self-confidence to do that thing you have asked them to do. Okay? But when you actually always shout on them and call them all sorts of names, you know, I know you will never do well, blah blah blah, you are damaging their, you're just damaging their, you know, self-confidence to do that thing. It's not helping them whatsoever. So please, I beg you, always affirm your children. Talk to them. When they say, mommy, I can't do it, say, I know you can do it. Mommy, I can't read, I know you will read. You're a very obedient child. I know you will do that. And believe me, they're going to do it. They love it. It boosts their self-confidence to do it. The third pointer is give them responsibilities. You know, assign them to do things in the house. Okay? That's how they learn. I know that most times you're always scared about maybe they will spoil something, you know, or they will not spoil something, you know. But it's learning on the job. You know, it's always learning on the job. We learn on the job. So when you give them responsibilities, it tells them that, hey, I trust you to do this. That even when they make mistakes, you know, they learn on it. For instance, I know that the first time I actually tried learning how to drive, what happened? I scratched the car. I wouldn't use the word bash because bashing is like it's too extreme, but I actually scratched the car. You know, so most times when it comes to learning, there are hazards actually. Sacrifices have to be made. But what matters is that on the go, they are learning something. We all are learning something. And most times we learn the hard way. That's the way life is. Okay? So please allow them to learn on the job. And they will get better with time. Else, they may never learn at all. Give them responsibilities. It helps them to know that you trust them. Okay? The fourth pointer is compliment them. Praise them. Okay? Do you ever say, well done to your children anytime they do something? You know, some people don't even have that attitude at all. Say, mommy, I did this. Daddy, I did this. Just say well done to them. Hey, high five. Wow, I'm so proud of you. You did well in school. Well done. Believe me, he's doing a whole lot. And these words don't cost anything. Let's just say them. Tell them how proud you are of them. Okay? It's always music to their ears. Alright? You know, there's this Igbo adage that says, it means if you praise a warrior in what he is doing, he will do better, he will do more. So let's learn to praise and compliment our children. They love it. Okay? What of when they actually fail in something? Do you compliment them? Please go ahead and encourage them. Yes, you can tell them, yeah, you're not happy about it, but know how to put it so they don't feel down. Don't talk down on them. Say you never amount to anything. I know you're always a failure. Do not use such strong words to them. You're tearing down their spirits. You're tearing down their self-confidence. Okay, so what you should do is to encourage them, and please reiterate to them that you believe in them. You believe that they will do the right thing or they will do better. Always do this. Use this to anytime they fail. Use it. Just say, I believe in you. I know you do the right thing. I believe in you. I know you have it in you. Words go a long way. Your words are powerful. So please, let's use it wisely on our children. The fifth one is reward your children. Occasionally reward them. Now the key word there is occasionally. Okay, not every time you give them something. You know why? Because when you always give them something, they'll begin to do things expecting you to give them something in return. No, That's why I use the word occasionally. Occasionally do it. Give them something when they do the right thing. Oh, take this for what you did. It's awesome. It makes them feel good. It helps them to inculcate the habit of doing that thing, not because of the reward, but because they are being appreciated for what they did. That daddy and mommy liked this, and so they want to do it. So let's do that. And also, there's a place for delayed gratification, where you withhold certain privileges from them, not because you don't have it though, but because you want to inculcate in them the habit of what? Patience. You want to teach them to be patient, so they don't bother taking shortcuts. They do take the long road. Be patient. At the end of the day, you're going to get that thing that you have been waiting for. Okay. Sixth pointer is, please be a role model to them. Okay. You as a parent, you have an influence on your children, especially by what you do. They see it. In fact, children, youths, they're more influenced by the things they see than what you are saying. So please, as you are saying, read your books. Make sure you're also reading. Stop cursing. Stop disrespecting people. Make sure you're not doing the same thing, because what they see you do, when they go out there, they want to act it out. You are a role model. They are looking at your actions more than they are hearing what you are saying. So please model what you want them to do, what you are saying before them, and believe me, they will pick up. And pray for them as well. It's an awesome thing to do for your children. And the seventh pointer and the last pointer I have here is, please spend time with your children. You know what I noticed? I noticed that my children, they are happier when they spend time with my husband and myself. Only during divorce, children are usually the worst hits when it comes to divorces, and it affects them so much, So what I'm trying to reiterate is talking about spending time with your children. Children are happy when parents come together to spend time with them. They love it. So please bring them closer to yourself. Don't push them away. Don't be too busy reading newspaper or doing something or working that you don't even have time for your children. Please talk with them, play with them, okay? Listen to them. Communication is mostly starts with listening, actually. So please listen to your children, right? Spend time with them together. Watch a movie, play games, do something, but please spend time with them. What you're doing is you're building a confident and happy children who will easily open up to you, even at any given time. They are very open to you. They don't hide things from you, okay? Because you are both their parent and their friend, okay? So balance things up, and it's gonna be awesome. Another pointer is discipline them, okay? But discipline must come from the place of love, not from the place of anger, because if you discipline them in anger, oftentimes you end up hurting them. You may hurt them. You may, do something bad to them. I've heard of parents who, in the name of disciplining their child, at the end of the day, they kill the child or maybe harm the child somehow. So please, let's discipline in love. Disciplining them is not basically just using a cane to flog the child or something. I know in some countries it's not even allowed. You can call it child abuse and all, but it can come in different forms. You can give them a task like washing the toilets, sweeping the compound, taking care of the house for a week or as long as you want it to be, but do something. It's all about a rod of correction for them not to do that thing again. You can take away some privileges from them. You can ground them. You tell them, see, you love doing this thing. No, you're not going to do this for the next 2 weeks. You're not going to play that game for the next 2 weeks. And by the time you do this, for them to do that thing again, they have to think twice about it. So discipline them from the place of love. This is important. Discipline your children from a place of love. Not so you hurt them, so you can bring out the best in them. So I hope that with this few points of mine, I'm sure that you may have more pointers as well that will be helpful. Please feel free to share, okay? And I also want to remind you to please subscribe, and I hope that you are blessed by this. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful time. Thank you.